One thing I like to do is destroy stereotypes, and here's the stereotype that we always have. How the young people, and I took this at a coffee shop a while back, how the young people are the ones who like technology. But yesterday I was at another coffee shop, and this is what I saw. These people are sitting right next to me at the table, and I noticed that one, I went over and accused her of cheating. She's got this, every word that comes up, she's typing it into an iPad, and it will validate whether or not it's a legitimate entry. So both ends of the spectrum are very interested in this technology. Here's the title slide, iPad and iPhone tips and tricks. And if you see on your table a little card, these QR codes, feel free to zap that card and you'll get this whole presentation right now and you can follow along. If you don't get it, you can go to the PAC website. This is already posted on the PAC websites under materials from presentations. Subtitle, I think it is. So that's the QR code. Go ahead and try that. And some people haven't made it work. Somebody had a problem with it earlier when we tried it. What I did after Monday, was change the presentation again because of the biggest announcement that was made at the Mac Worldwide Developers Conference, Apple's one of their conferences every year, and that was about the split screen iPad. And the one thing that's made it difficult to use an iPad in business is that you generally see one app at a time. You can toggle back and forth between them, but having a split screen would be a godsend for me because I do a lot of research and writing. I like the writing document on one side, the websites and resources on the other side. So it's going to make a big difference. I'm going to make it easy to write, just like I said. And text and media can be dragged from one document across the line into the other document. So a great big improvement. There's a picture-in-picture feature that came out, so you can put little videos right over top of the document that you're working on, so you don't miss any of the action. So that was kind of an interesting one. The split screen is likely a precursor to a long-rumored 12-inch iPad. There'll probably be a 12-inch iPad by the end of the year. And finally, Apple's partnership with IBM, which is a major thing, was announced last year, and that's going to be another motivation to have a bigger screen for bigger business uses that will be promoted by IBM to their many millions of clients. Here's some of my tips and tricks now. This is where the presentation was supposed to start, and that is make sure that you keep your iOS and your apps up to date. It's painless and free, and latest versions support the most features. iOS 9 will be the latest one coming out this fall. Oops, just a minute, go back. The phone as old as the 4S, which is 4 years old now, will still run iOS 9. So I encourage you to keep that up to date. The later models of the devices that you have, the later, more features they will run. So this is the newest iPad. It will run everything in iOS 9. Last year's iPad might not run some features. So the older you get, it'll run the operating system, but may not run all the features. If you buy a new device, you should think about adding more memory, because most of these are not upgradable, and the biggest complaint is I ran out of memory, I've got too many photos, too much music, I've been deleting apps, so an extra module of memory is probably worth getting. Bluetooth keyboards offer extra functionality. I would give up on my iPad completely if I didn't have a Bluetooth keyboard to use it with. And learn the difference. These are technology words that you're going to see forever. Wi-Fi, 3G, and Bluetooth. Try and figure out what those are. If you don't know what those are, read some of my newsletters, or I'll try and explain some of that to you. But those are important concepts of every device that you use today. Write down your Apple ID and your password. Write it in blood in several places, on your kitchen table or something. I don't know, but people run into this. Oh, I need my Apple ID. I can't remember what it was. And finally, get familiar with the Settings app. That's probably the one that you're going to go to the most, and a lot of my notes in here are going to refer to Settings, where you have to go to Settings to be able to do a particular task. For example, software updates. Download apps that can automatically downloaded apps on your iPhone will automatically download to your iPad if you have it set up right. So here's the code. I said, go to settings, then go to iTunes App Store, and then the automatic downloads apps choice. So that's how you can read a lot of these instructions here. They will start with the settings code. Apps can automatically update themselves. If a new version comes out, they should automatically update. You should never even know what happens. And again, you go to settings, iTunes, App Store to find those links. Now, a lot of this material is going to go pretty fast, so you're not going to be able to remember it all. But I think if you go back once in a while, do a little research on the topic, it won't be that hard. Here's a fun one. Receive and make phone calls on your iPad. Did you know you can do that? Use an iPad for phone calls? If somebody's got my phone number, give me a call. We'll see if it works. Because when my iPhone is out in my car, feel free to do it. Pick up your phone right now and call this number, 612-781-4434. We'll just see what happens. If my phone is out in my car or in my closet or in my briefcase and it rings, I probably will not hear it. But if I'm sitting at the kitchen table, it'll ring here and I'll just talk and answer the phone here. And I can make phone calls from the iPad too. iPad also. Reset. This is like rebooting. This is a solution to a ton of problems. Is if an app isn't working, if something's going wrong, do the reset where you simultaneously hold the home button and the power button until the apple appears, and then just sit there for a minute or so and it'll restart, and a whole lot of problems you have will go away with it in a reset. And finally, use iPhone and other phone as a hotspot, and a lot of you have done this. You can, if I'm in a place where I don't have a Wi-Fi connection on my, if I want to go online, I can use the iPhone as a connection if I don't have Wi-Fi available. So hotspots are something to know about. Use iCloud to share all your information. It's the basic sharing tool of all your devices, all your Apple devices. There's a version called iCloud, and there's the iCloud Drive version. The iCloud Drive is a step up, a little bit more complicated, but at least use the basic iCloud all the time. Spotlight search. If you want to search for anything on your iPad, just swipe down from the middle of a home screen and you'll get a search button. It will search contacts, it'll search apps, it'll search email sites. The control center, you swipe up from the bottom, and that allows you to adjust the sound levels, turn Wi-Fi on and off, and a variety of things. And notifications, you swipe down from the top of the screen to see the widgets and do a whole lot of other things. Siri is getting smarter and smarter and smarter all the time, and there's a big competition between the Google version, the Apple version, and Microsoft's version called Cortana to see who's going to be the artificial intelligence systems of the future. They don't want to just dictate, they don't want to just ask simple questions. They want to do a whole lot for you, and so I would start going back and experimenting with Siri if you haven't done it. Here's a fun one, AirPlay. I use it all the time. If I take a picture and I have a dozen pictures or videos on my iPhone, you use AirPlay to send them those images from one Apple device to another in seconds. Picture that would take, multiple seconds download before you can count to one. Videos that would take minutes to transfer and are too big to email go over in a matter of seconds. That's the AirPlay function from when you swipe up from the bottom. I'm sorry I switched. That was AirDrop that I just described. AirPlay is if I'm sitting around in the house and I have something on an iPhone or an iPad, I send it over to my Apple TV and it just pops up on the television set. That's AirPlay. Handoff and continuity, these are things some people rarely know about. If I sit down with my iPhone and I start to write an email message and decide it's going to be a long one, I can, with one click over on my iPad, pull that email message over and start working on it over there. It just hops right over and you can work on it on the other device. Here's some real simple, quick ones. Screenshots, you know how to do that. You push the simultaneous home and power button, Or if you have a specialized keyboard, this is another commercial for getting a Bluetooth keyboard. There's all kinds of keys for, and one of them allows you to take screenshots and different things like that. The icons on your screen can be apps, or they can be websites. I have a ton of websites that I go to all the time. I just put them as an icon. And the box, that little box, I don't know if they have a name for it. The little box with the arrow up on it is your key to sharing. If you have a document, a photo, you have anything on it, you see that little box, click on it, it'll give you the options for how you can share that with other people. I'm going to just skip through a lot of this. You know how you delete items, how you move items, you need to learn that. Somebody at your table knows how to do that. And finally, how you create folders by dragging an item on top of another item. That's very common. Here's something a lot of people don't know about. If you do a task like throw something in the garbage and you think it was a mistake, a lot of times just shake your iPhone and your iPad, it'll say you want to undo that action. There may not be an undo button on the screen, but shaking will bring up an undo function. Siri, like I said, can record and convert to text wherever you are. So if you're writing an email or doing something like that, just start talking to Siri. It'll record very accurately and very quickly. Shortcuts and maneuvers, the 5-finger squeeze. To leave an app without turning it off, just put 5 fingers on and squeeze them together. Double tap, but don't click the home button on your iPhone, and it will shrink the screen so that you can hold it in one hand and reach the top of the button throw. It'll pull them down, so it just lowers it. It's called reachability. You can split an iPad screen keyboard on the screen by just taking 2 fingers and dragging the keyboard apart. It will split the screen so it's not in the way while you're typing. And if you want to define a word in a lot of different places, wherever you are in the system, just tap it and hold it, and there'll be an option to define the word, and you can read it. Real quickly here, these are all things that you can do. Turn the bright to preserve the battery, turn the brightness down, turn the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth off, kill the mapping apps, because those, if they're tracking you all the time and you're not needing navigation, they will take battery. Set your sleep time down, go to battery usage setting, and you can find out what things are really stuck in your battery. And most apps do not drain the battery while they're in the background, so don't go through and keep turning off your apps. You do not need to do that. The phone or your device will decide what apps it needs to kill when it needs more space. I guess that's about it. If you want more information, I will put some business cards near the back, someplace table, and there's also a sign-up sheet that you can use for my newsletter if you want it. So thank you very much.